What are you breeding for? I keep getting good amount of people every so many weeks, not once a week, saying, I want to get into breeding. You're inspiring me. I like what you're doing. What should I do? And give me an idea. Should I get this color, that color? It should never be about the colors. If ever you want to start a great program, you need to focus on health, temperament, which is a trait, and temperament, things that go into temperament: confidence, drive, intelligence, and structure. Why is structure important? Because how the dog is put together will determine how good of a life it's going to have. Hip dysplasia at times can start early, but at the same time, if it starts early, it can get better. Two good dogs don't mean that two dogs with great hips doesn't mean the dog is going to have a great hips if the parents had good hips, or great hips for that matter. So the pin and hip testing, it's all a good. Pin and OFA testing is good, but it doesn't really mean much. Not to people like me, because we're actually doing this stuff to help make sure we strengthen our dog's bones and so forth and so on. But this is not about that. This is what should you breed for. Health is always number one. Temperament. What goes with temperament for me is intelligence and a driven dog. Structure. I want the dog to function well. I want it to have a good life. I don't want it to be walking around like a Negro with two bad knees who played football for 50 years. Or, realistically, 7 to 10 years. The average NFL player plays for about 3 years. The NFL stands for not for long. That being said, as always, take care of your dog. Breed with intentions. Health is number one. The color will come.